Hi, this is Margie Connolly, estate planning and probate attorney, and today we're going to talk about 10 simple steps to estate planning. Many people think estate planning is something over their head that's beyond their budget, their comprehension, their level of wealth. Well, it is not. Estate planning is something that you do to protect your legacy for your loved ones in the case you get injured, disabled, or become deceased. So there are questions that your loved ones are going to have to address if one of these things happens to you. And so now is the time to prepare your legacy for your loved ones. So step one, understand why you need a will. A will lets you decide who will get your assets when you pass away. It will also let you decide who will be your executor, who will step into your shoes and take over your assets, pay your debts, and distribute your assets to your beneficiaries as you would like them to do, not as Texas law would like your assets to go. So very important, you get to decide when you make a will. So in the process of making a will, you want to take inventory of what you have, who you want to get it, and pick your team. Not only your beneficiaries, who you want to inherit, but who do you want to name as guardians if you have young children. For your children, who do you want to be responsible for executing your will? Who do you want to set up trust? Do you want to set up trust in your will, or do you already have a trust set up? And how does your estate plan and your trust play together? So you're going to decide who is going to be in charge of these issues as well. Then you're drafting your will. Highly recommended that you get the assistance of an estate planning attorney to do your will correctly so that all of the details are correct, and that will easily be probated in court and easily will have and allow your executor to be appointed without a lot of litigation, without a lot of struggle. Name your executor in your will. Assign power of attorney. Power of attorney is a document that lives while you live and expires after you pass away. But in case of disability, in case of a temporary incapacity, in case of a permanent capacity, or in case perhaps you are stuck overseas and business items need to be taken care of here at home, the power of attorney lets you assign duties to an agent whom you trust to take care of these financial and legal issues for you when, during those times, you are not able to do it for yourself. Create a living will. Creating a living will, that is also known as an advanced medical directive. Let your doctors and your family know what your wishes are should you become incapacitated and in a situation at the end of life where you can no longer communicate your wishes, but someone needs to decide, do we continue artificial life support? Do we keep or put this person on a ventilator? Do we feed them artificially? These are things that are not fun to think about, but your family needs to know what your wishes are should you become incapacitated, unable to speak for yourself, and terminal and incurable. What would your wishes be? And that can be established in a medical directive, an advanced directive. Then you want to assign a healthcare power of attorney, a medical power of attorney, someone who can make treatment decisions for you during those temporary or permanent times when you are unable to make those decisions for yourself. Medical power of attorney, very important. Step 8, update your will. Every 3 to 4 years, take it out, look at it, make sure it still says what you want it to say, that all of your team members are still in place and ready to do what you have assigned them to do, and that you still want those people to be your team. Communicate with your heirs. Let them know what you're doing, why you're doing it, what your wishes are, outside of the black and white four-corner legal documents. Let them know in a way that means something to them, that is more personal, that this is what you want and this is the general scope of your estate plan. And then finally, number 10, decide if you need a trust or not. I have another blog on this video channel that talks about trust and who they are for, what they accomplish, the pros and cons, and how to make one work for you within your estate plan. If you have any questions about any of these items, please feel free to reach out to me or to your family or estate planning attorney for more information. Thank you.